second.
I'm Dash Sanders. I'm here with Carter Ellis and Graham Thompson on Triple S Sports Station. Today we're going to be talking about if the Mariners will make the playoffs. Graham?
Okay, so the Seattle Mariners showed us last season that they know how to win when they need to, and they want and need for their fan base this playoff spot more than any other team in contention, more than the Rays, more than the Blue Jays, more than the Guardians, despite the fact that the Guardians just moved to a new city. And the Mariners have the stats also to prove that they can do this. I mean, Julio Rodriguez, despite the fact that he's injured right now, has won, 3 or 4 or some crazy number straight of AL Rookie of the Month awards. And the Mariners last season were way better than a lot of the teams in contention for this. They very nearly swept the season series against the Rays and had 2 walk-off wins against the Blue Jays.
I don't think the Mariners. They showed last season that they couldn't find the willpower to drive them into the playoffs. There are lots of other tough teams, like as the Guardians, the Red Sox, who the Red Sox have shown that they can win a lot of games in a row and make a push into the playoffs, as they got Eric Hosmer in that trade, who could help out their offense.
Okay,
And the Guardians have shown all their talent, and they could also have a serious push into the playoffs.
Graham, what do you think about the Luis Castillo trade?
I think the Luis Castillo trade will help the Mariners out a lot. I believe he's replacing Matt Brash in the rotation.
Send him down to the minors.
Yeah.
Matt Brash is a relief
then-
pitcher, right?
Well, yeah, but he can be both.
But yeah, so I think the Luis Castillo trade is a fantastic move for the Mariners. I do think the Reds are being slightly too generous here. They've given us Gino, Winker, and now Castillo, but I think he'll help us out a lot. It's just another fantastic pitcher in the rotation. Now with a veteran, Marco Gonzalez, who knows how to win. And speaking of veterans, you've heard the veterans in post-game conferences like Mitch Haniger, Ty France, J.P. Crawford, Marco Gonzalez. They don't just want to win. They don't just want to make the playoffs. They want, and they think they can win a World Series here, and Castillo is definitely a building block towards that, which is great.
I think the Mariners gave up too much on that trade. They gave up Noelvi Marte and like four other prospects?
Yeah, I think so.
And 4 or 3 other prospects. So maybe the Mariners make the playoffs this season, but based on how much talent they gave up for Luis Castillo, I don't see them not even being very successful in the next few years, as their young talent in the minor leagues has been traded away. If J.P. Crawford decides to leave and we don't have our 2 best shortstop prospects, who's going to take over?
Okay.
They're in a tough. I feel like they gave up too much for Luis Castillo.
Well, if you look at it this way, the M's veterans are motivated to win World Series here. Like, Marco Gonzalez made his Mariners debut in 2012. He has been here for nearly a decade now, and he was on the same team nearly his entire career as Kyle Seager, who we all know it was his career ambition to end the Mariners playoff drought, and Marco and Mitch are what remain of that squad, and if they want to do anything this season, they want they want to fulfill Kyle's wish. Now,
Well, the thing about Marco Gonzalez and Mitch Haniger is hurt.
yes,
You don't know when he's
yes,
going to be back.
But
And Marco Gonzalez has been struggling a lot this season.
okay, so currently on the injury report, it says that Mitch Haniger is on a 60-day or the 60-day injured list, which means, if my math is correct, that he will come back just in time to help the Mariners make the final playoff push with their final October series against the Tigers, which we know he is capable of doing. The single. But about the other teams, so I admit that their recent acquisitions, including Trevor Story from the Rockies, have definitely helped the Red Sox offensively and will continue to do so into the postseason if they make it. And yes, the Mariners have struggled against the Sox, but I believe that they are capable of building up enough wins and distancing themselves enough from the other teams to not be bothered by 2-3 straight wins from the Sox or against them. So, yeah.
As Triple S Sports Station, we'll see you next time.